Wasn't it the harbor where you dumped the body?
Why you? Fired? You can't do this. This is exactly what the clown wants. He knows what my security is like. That will be all, Hugo. Who's the target this time, Strange? The Joker.
Deathstroke. No, wait! Joker!
Robin, don't do it! I think I've made my point. Did I forget to mention? Buster's rigged this place to blow.
Jason. No! Commissioner Gordon was just kidnapped. So, are you alright? What's happened? I can't reach Jason or Damien. Later, Alfred.
Welcome all to Joker's Funland, where all your dreams come true. Well, actually your nightmares.
So, I see you received the free ticket I sent you. I'm glad. I did so want you to be here. You see, it doesn't matter if you catch me and send me back to the asylum. Because Gordon's been driven mad, and I've proved my point. The point I've been trying to prove for so long now. I've demonstrated that even the sanest man alive can be driven to lunacy. All it takes is one bad day. That's how far the world is from where I am. Just one bad day. You had a bad day once. Am I right? I know I am. You had a bad day, and everything changed. Why else would you dress up as a flying rat? You had a bad day, and it drove you as crazy as everybody else. Only you won't admit it. You have to keep pretending that life makes sense, that there's some point to all this struggling. God, you make me want to puke! I mean, what is it with you? What made you what you are? Girlfriend killed by the mob, maybe? Brother carved up by some mother? Something like that, I bet. Something like that. Something like that happened to me, you know? I'm not exactly sure what it was. Sometimes I remember it one way, sometimes another. If I'm going to have a past, I prefer it to be multiple choice. My point is, I went crazy. When I saw what a black, awful joke the world was, I went crazy as a coot. I admit it. So why can't you? You're not unintelligent. You must see the reality of the situation. Do you know how many times we've come close to World War III over a flock of geese on a computer screen? Do you even know what triggered the last World War? An argument with Germany over how many telegraph poles they owed their war debt creditors. Telegraph poles! It's all a joke. Anything anybody ever valued or struggled for, it's all just a monstrous, demented gag. So why can't you see the funny side? Why aren't you laughing?
Because I've heard it before, and it wasn't funny the first time. Incidentally, I found Commissioner Gordon before I came in here while you were on your spiel. He's fine. Despite all your sick, vicious little games you played with his head these last few months, he's as sane as he ever was. So maybe ordinary people don't always crack. Maybe there isn't any need to crawl under a rock with all the other slimy things when trouble hits. Maybe it was just you all the time.
No! Well, what are you waiting for? I shot a defenseless girl, tormented a young boy, terrorized an old man. Why don't you kick the crap out of me and get a standing ovation from the public gallery?
Don't you understand? I don't want either of us to end up killing the other. But I'm getting sick of this. You just killed my partner.
You have a dozen others. What does it really matter?
It matters because he was an individual. Now look, I don't kill, but you obviously want it to end up so that we both die. But it doesn't have to end like that for either of us. I know all about your bad day. Maybe I've been there too. Maybe I can help. I could rehabilitate you. You needn't be out there on the edge anymore. You needn't be alone. What do you say?
No. I'm sorry, but... No. It's too late for that. Far too late. You know, it's funny. This situation, it reminds me of a joke. See, there were these two guys in a lunatic asylum. And one night they decide they don't like living in an asylum anymore. They decide they're going to escape. So, they get up onto the roof, and there, just across this narrow gap, they see the rooftops of the town stretching away in the moonlight. Stretching away to freedom. Now the first guy, he jumps right across with no problem. But his friend won't make the leap. You see, he's afraid of falling. So the first guy gets an idea. He says, "Hey, I have my flashlight with me. I'll shine it across the gap between the buildings. You can walk along the beam and join me." But the second guy just shakes his head. He says, "What do you think I am? Crazy? You turned it off when I was halfway across."
You alright, Commish? I just need a moment, Harvey. Where'd the bat go? He left. Didn't say a word. He seems to be having a rough night. I think we all are. Miller was found decapitated in cell block D of Arkham. No. That's not all. Prometheus's body was found in the boiler room. What was left of him anyway. Looked like he'd been zapped into oblivion. Black Mask's dead too. What a night. We just hope that the convoy gets Joker back to Arkham. Strange was right. We shouldn't have fired him. The guy was nuts, Jim. But he had tighter security, I'll admit. Well, the security, Jones, is just one guy. It's Joker, that's why. His thugs just appeared from Arkham Asylum. I am so sick of this city.
Took you guys long enough. Held everyone up, did you, Jester?
Yes, sir.
Have you found out who hired the second assassin, Buster?
I did, sir. It was our old friend, Professor Strange.
Oh, we'll need to do something about him then.
Is he in there? I put Jason in the trunk. I refused to leave him there in the rubble. Good Lord. What?
Someone must have taken him.
Who would want him? Joker?
Joker was with me. Perhaps one of his clowns? None of them are smart enough to get into the Batmobile, not even Crazy with his engineering background.
So who took Jason's body?
Something's not right. Don't let him get away! Oh, he got away. Joker's gonna hate this. So there were gunshots fired in Hugo Strange's apartment. I think that answers who hired Deathstroke, but I need to find Jason. Master Bruce. I know I'll get on it.
Father, about Deathstroke. I didn't mean to do it.
I know, Damien. Just don't let it happen again. I figured you'd come here. You! Your old house. The location of your first unnatural experiment on someone. Your wife, I believe. Prove it in court, Batman. What do you want? I heard about the assassination attempt. I'm here to offer advice. Leave Gotham. If you hadn't hired Deathstroke, Joker might not be free right now. His escape was hardly my fault, Batman. Tell that to my dead sidekick, who Joker murdered. I'm sorry to hear that. Would you like a drink? The only thing I want is for you to leave Gotham, Strange, before Joker kills you.
Perhaps it would be in my best interest to find work elsewhere. I'll catch the train to Metropolis tomorrow evening.
Good. Don't come back.
Welcome aboard, passengers, to the Joker Express!
The deal is simple. If I get Hugo Strange, I let the rest of you go.
No. Look, just come quietly, we can get this over with and stop dragging it out.
Maybe he doesn't want to. Well, hello, Bats. It's been a couple of days.
Joker, don't think anything's changed. I still don't want to hurt you.
Nor are you, Bats. But I can't say the same for my engineer.
Okay now, Crazy, don't let him push you.
Hello, Professor.
Do you even know where this thing is going?
No! That's the fun part!
Joker, we have to go.
I don't think so.
I suppose I owe you one, Batman. I'm in your debt.
I'd never want it to be the other way around.
You in my debt? It's not like you couldn't afford it now, is it, rich boy?
You gonna let that slide?
He won't be a problem, no matter what he knows.
Bruce, we need to address the elephant in the room. I didn't like Jason, but you should still do something in his memory, even if you don't have Jason himself.
You know, you might be right. Jason, he was like a son to me. Just like Dick, Damien, and Tim all are. And I swear, I'll never let another one of my sons fall.